Do you fancy the ancient or medieval architecture? You're lucky because now we will uncover stories from Indonesia where there are ancient stone building temples that are still standing sturdy up to today. But I don't think temple is the right word because this kind of building is a multifaceted one. Its actual name is Candi. Yes, Candi. They usually serve as a place for worship, ritual, grave, monument, and such. They were built by the existing kingdoms at the time, which mostly are Hindus or Buddhists, the religions that were practiced by the local majority in the past. And although those kingdoms could not survive the passage of time, what they created, their legacies are still holding on, and their stories are being told now. First, one of the tallest in its own category with both Hinduism and Buddhism architectural style, Candi Singosari. It was built around the 14th century to honor its ruler, King Kertanegara, who then became the last king of the Singosari kingdom. This building is yet to be finished because the kingdom had fallen following a certain rebellion. Truly a pity, as it was one of the biggest kingdoms in the region, as recorded in history. Few hundred meters from the location are the Candi's guardians called Dwarapala. Guardian statues that protect the sacred place and are pictured as a scary being, either in the form of human or monster. In Buddhist and Shiva teaching, they are seen as doors. Not far from the location is another Candi in the form of a stupa. It is Candi Sumberawan, speculated as a Buddhist one, a place of worship that was built around the 14th century. People from history will describe the place as a garden of angels, as it was surrounded by forests and located right next to a pond, with water streamed down from the mountain. Looking at its current state, it can be seen as a garden indeed. The last two Candi belong to the same kingdom, the Singosari kingdom. Moving 20 kilometers away to the one that also resembles a garden, or more like a royal garden. This particular Candi with Hinduism architectural style is called Candi Badut. It was built during the 8th century by its king command, King Kajayana, to worship a certain goddess called Agastya to destroy a sickness that dispels powers. The Candi is named after that king's childhood name. While some are still standing strong, some had broken down. There are sites that have been reduced to small remnants like this one, called Candi Karangpesugi. What used to be a worship site to drive away sickness and doom, a place of salvation for the living, but now it is surrounded by the burial ground of the dead, a cemetery. The last two Candi belong to the same kingdom, the Kanjuruhan kingdom. According to several sources, there are at least 2,000 of these Candi spread out in the archipelago. These Candi now serve as an object of tourism and study. The government has taken actions and made them become conservation sites. They have been reconstructed while their base building is being maintained. Some of the sites are still functional for religious rite, place of offerings and prayers. Personally, I would say these legacies are underexposed. They have lots of lores to tell, lores that are being passed down through local wisdoms, stone writings and many more, yet they are unknown to most of the world. One thing I heard from locals is that spirits still linger around these sacred places, probably because of the offerings offered by the people who seek them. Not mentioning portions of Indonesians who still believe and practice the supernatural things. Well, what do you think of this story?